Testing 1, 2. All right, I think we're gonna need to go fill up our water. Then we'll start our intro. Add all those, and there we go. Are we good? Oh yeah, we're actually good. Okay. So the videos look like they're up. Chat is up. Oh, thanks. Glad it's sounding good. And audio seems good. So let's see what we have to build. Well, we still need to set up our shortcuts on insert a spacesuit to set it on display. That's a lot of stuff to put a spacesuit on display. Okay. What were we? We have a little bit more of this. Oh, because we put some out there. So now we need to focus on, I guess, our veggie tubes. So let's do silica, aluminum, and magnesium. We'll do that, and then we'll do some rockets. I don't know how many that does, so but we'll take that with us, and then this would be. Wait, how many is it for a T2? It's 1 aluminum. So if we did 5, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go get out some magnesium and some silicon and whatever the other thing was. Is it 1 magnesium? It's 1 magnesium, so we just need 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to figure out, oh yeah, how to get crystals, the pulsar crystals for nuclear, although we can make those later, but okay. Okay. I mean, you're having this. So this is going to be, that's only 3. Is that enough? Do we have enough to build some of these now? Yeah, we can build a couple. We'll still need a little bit more silicon, but anyway, oh yes, we are day 30 on Planet Crafter. Live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And working on kind of beating Planet Crafter and defining that as unlocking everything that's currently available. Wait, did we? Oh, we had 3, not, okay. What is that one? Is that looks like magnesium probably. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go scavenging around too much since we have these drills now. Let's just drop off some stuff. We'll do this for a little bit while that builds up, and that way we'll also have a good supply of super alloy. And we'll have titanium and stuff for building up our habitat, which is something we need to work on later. Oh, and then, yeah, I don't know what we do with those butterflies and that, because I don't think we have anything that we can use those for... Oh, we need to go check our butterfly house, actually. High quality food. Which, let's go do that while we let our drills work on the silicone. And get plenty of tree bark in there, but now let's see, does this work on its own? So there's no butterflies in here. Do we have to add a butterfly in here? So I don't see a spot in here. Maybe it just hasn't been long enough. Maybe we have to have a butterfly first. Let's go upstairs and check that, and then we'll go outside and see if we have any more of the silicon. And welcome in Jojo. All right. So this lets us do these things. Insect multiplier. So I think, what was... Oh, silkworm doesn't do much. That one does more, okay. So we researched that and got another bee instead of silkworm. Okay. Uncommon. Yeah, we did that and that didn't help. Okay. So do we have I think we have a rare on us, don't we? We do have a rare, so and now we have a T3. Okay. Yeah, so we'll take that and put in that. What was the other thing we needed? Oh, not that. For this Penga, we need fertilizer. So we do need a fertilizer. So that's going to be good. Then we can put in our uncommon in there, resort that, and that will help. Right, and then it's rare, mutagen, fertilizer, research. But now we can build the T3 ore extractor, which lets us pick what we want. And we have enough stuff to do that. What do we need though? Where do we want to put this? Do we want to try to go around this uranium and see if that's where the quartz is? Because I think that's where the quartz cave is up here somewhere. And I don't think we can mine quartz, but that would be one way to find out, I guess. Or we could just build it outside, and then whatever we need for materials like iron and titanium, we could just do that. Right, so we would need one of these, and what else did we need? 3 titanium and a super alloy. We have some oxygen stuff too. Okay, good. Do we have a super alloy? We don't have a super alloy in here. So let's go see if we have enough. What are we missing? We're probably missing the silicon, right? Yep. That's interesting that the more you terraform this, the more it gets dark on the inside. So when you start, it's always light inside. So that's a common. Oh, there's a rare. I'll take a rare. Okay. There's a purple sky. Oh, yes, that's right. We were going to take a screenshot before, but we don't have a screenshot button on this keyboard. So we'll need to fix that later so we can get some better screenshots for this kind of stuff. So it's 2, so that's, oh, let's just take all the iron, really. Oh, we're gonna have to go get some more water, but oh yeah, we definitely have to get water because we need more than one, but this will help. It's gonna be a little bit more back and forth than we intended, but that won't be too bad, I think. Where is it? T3 veggie tube. Right, and then another one's we're gonna be short the water. But then when we go to our inventory, we have enough for one more. And we need to get more silicon and water. Okay. Oh, and then we need 3 titanium. But we can do that later. Okay. So we'll take all of that. And we'll have to come back for some of this stuff. Okay. What were we going to do with the T2 fertilizer? Because we already built our bee house. So I don't know what we were going to do with that. We already got the bee house and the butterfly house, so. We have some iron, so maybe we'll build another cage up top. Or another not cage, another cabinet. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we can build another cabinet, maybe. On the other side right here. Yeah, that'll work. And then we can put fertilizer in there, more bugs, more mutagen, all of that stuff in there. So I don't know what else we're gonna need up here, but it's all gonna be up here for when we do need it. Because what did we... I need to figure that out. There's something... It must have been the butterfly. It must have been the butterfly dome. That was one. The incubator must have been the other, and maybe... oh, the rockets. The rockets need that kind of stuff when we're making that. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. So we need a lot of fertilizer for those, like oxygen and whatnot stuff. All right, so now let's go. Oh, what did we get from this? Oh, this was different trees if we wanted a tree spreader. Okay. Wow, it's definitely dark now with this terraforming, creating a definitely creates more of a day-night cycle. All right. I think we have 3. No, we have 2. I think that might make 3. Okay. And then we need to grab some stuff off of here so that it can work. So we'll do that. Drop off some more of this cobalt and just let it keep doing its thing. Oh, well, it can't do its thing because we're not making anything yet. So we won't be able to make that until we get all this stuff set up. Right. So this would be 3. And then what are these? We highlight this thing. It should be, we should be able to fit one more on the back side there. And so we need to put 2 more down, and that'll be our goal for oxygen here, and then we'll focus on the rockets. Let's organize this, and these are non-oxygen. 150, 200, 300, 250. So this is 300s. And one of those. So that's going to help. So, I mean, it won't all be the higher, super high stuff, but we can always trade it out later. Right. So we can increase our oxygen. There we go. That's going to be good. We need 2 more. I think we have some plants inside. Let's just double check that and make sure that we have the best ones. Plants, okay. So that's a 300. Oh, there's a 400, okay. Those are 250s. And we're doing what, 2? No, we're doing, yeah, 2 more. So that should be everything. So 250, so okay, yeah, a 400 and a 300. Perfect. Let's go see what we got. Yeah. And if you like the stream and have any questions about Planet Crafter, Satisfactory, Minecraft, feel free to drop those questions in the chat. Because we primarily play Minecraft, but we've been taking a little break off that on streaming anyway. For a couple weeks now, doing some back-end stuff on that and getting Planet Crafter going and whatnot. But I think with our new hardware setup, we should be able to do pretty well with that. Okay. Yeah, so we do need 2 more. Okay, so we're just kind of back and forthing this until this gives us some more. That's 1 more. Okay. And do that. Sort that. Okay. So we need 1 more silicon that give us all of um, our T3 reactors or T3 growers. Our beehive looks like it's going well. We have trees growing, which is interesting because our tree spreader is actually just past this rock ridge on the edge of our lake here. So having it grow up here was kind of interesting. Okay. No more of that one yet. Okay, so let's just oh. We can drop off that because I want to be able to do both of them at the same time. Uh, okay, and then do we need iron? Well, we can always get more iron. Right, okay. But we do need 1 more magnesium. Not magnesium. 1 more silicon so we can get our grower going, and then we'll need a lot more for our other stuff. For our oh thank you for the follow, D. I missed that earlier. Appreciate the attempt at helping. Likes, yeah, the likes and follows and shares definitely help with that. Uh, wait, what were you doing? There we go. Oh yeah, some more titanium, some more iron, and thank you for stopping in. Hoping your Sunday is going well. Yeah, I guess that is one thing that I do. Probably would be good to put the chat up on a couple screens so that, or move it over a little bit. I mean, it's still not going to be quite eyesight. What's going on? Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay. Ooh, let's go a little bit slower so we're not so jerky on screen. Okay, filling all of that up. I think some of the rockets need super alloy too, so that won't be a bad thing to get either. There we go. That's our 2. And there we go. We'll grow this stuff, drop it off, and then drop off our other materials and go from there. So that's 3, right? Yeah. So we can build a 4th over here, right? Put in our one of our growers there. Okay. Okay. We'll build our other grower here. Do these tell you if they're multiplied? Growth speed 5. Oh, 800%. So that's 300. So this, oh, is it because it's not grown yet? Will it grow? So this is 100%. It says 250. Oh, so is it not? That's 300. This is plant. Oh, maybe it's that needs these plants is probably seed spreaders because these things produce oxygen, right? Okay, so I bet that's what it is. Let's go see what happens with that. Let's go change our fuse and see what happens, and then we'll work on the rockets. And we probably will cut our stream a little bit short tonight, but yeah. Is it here? Yeah. So we'll put our plant in, reorganize that. This is an oxygen multiplier, so we'll go switch that over. Then we need to go get some water here in a second. I mean, we can drink from the lakes, but we don't have a lake up by our base. Well, we have one at the bottom, but not the top. Yeah, that part always confuses me a little bit, that these are plants, but they're plants for the purposes of oxygen, not a seed spreader. So now let's see. Yeah, so that's what it was. So we need another one put down here probably because it's probably feeding off of one of these. Yeah. Because it should be both of those. Oh yeah, see it's feeding 2 of those, which is odd because this is also feeding some of those, so some of these are getting doubled up. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. 1400%. So we're getting some good stuff down here. How much are these multipliers? Maybe that's what we needed to. Yep, that's what it was. So the explosive powders was for that. And we do have enough of the obsidian. We could probably build one more or so. But for now, we're going to I really wish that jetpack worked easier, but take all of that because we need to drop off some of the silicon for our super alloy. Okay. So we can build our drill, and then we can turn our drill to produce whatever we want. So whatever resource we're bottlenecking on. So we can build a fourth one up here to do that. Um, yeah. Do we have enough? Yeah, magnesium is usually one of the full ones. But if we go get some titanium and that, we can. Wait, how much do we have? 3. So we need a little. Need 6 more, right? So we need a fair amount more. Right. But we can go build more of our habitat while we're working on that. And we'll see how far we get. So if we're at 30 minutes, I don't know. If we'll get to how many other rockets we'll get to, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so and then we can put some iron over here. Because when we go grab more and the titanium for our stuff upstairs, then there we go. Actually, yeah, while we let that do some mining, let's go see if we stashed any over in our side storage over here. Nope. Nothing for that. Oh, but we do have some silicon we can use. So we can go drop that off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, magnesium, I guess we use, but that seems to be the one that we get the most of. All right, so we need, yeah, more of that. And more of those. Okay. That way we won't really run out of iron, and we'll need a lot of that for habitat, and titanium will be a bottleneck there. But once we get our T3 drill, we'll be able to select titanium when we need it, and we'll be in good shape. Oh, perfect. I wonder if I can build one of those outside so that it automatically pulls it from. Ah, there it is. Do we have aluminum? Oh, we need an aluminum. Oh, well, we'd have to put an aluminum locker out there, but all the other stuff, it could pull directly from the drill. So if we wanted to really automate, well, we could always just build a drill that mines the super alloy. Because if we're gonna build something over by the aluminum edge of aluminum, so that we could extract aluminum and all the other stuff and just have it auto mine and auto build, then we would have to have our base over there. And if we're gonna do that, we might as well just build a drill where back here and just auto mine that stuff. Because this is fast enough once we get it in there and closer, so all right. Oh, because this will give us walls. That's 2, so I think we need 1 more titanium. So hopefully one of these mines out quickly. Because I don't see any is that, oh, that's silicon, so we can take that out. All right. So that's magnesium. All right. There's got to be 1 more around here. Nothing yet. That's good there, but yeah, you can see we'll start closing this in, and then maybe we'll build stairs up to the next level. Well, actually, we have that there, so we can just kind of fly up there while we build the perimeter from coming up on this side. And I guess we could bring the wall all the way over to right here and just leave this as like a little access point on the outside. So we can get a view of that when we need it. Okay, lots of magnesium. Lots of iron, okay. Did we have any titanium stored over here? No, mutagen, but no titanium. Let's go get 1 so we can focus on the other stuff. Hopefully we have enough in here. Yes. All right. Where do we want to put this? We want to put it somewhere we can get to it easily. Is this easily? Is that? So we can come out here and come up. Perfect. Select type of thing to extract. Will this work? Well, that's interesting. Oh, so we wouldn't have to go too far to get sulfur if we did this, but is it going to? Right now we need the titanium, so we're going to switch it to there. Maybe when we don't need that, we'll do that, but it's not giving us air. But that's interesting that it's oh, okay. Letting us do sulfur because we're not able to get iridium or this. I wonder if it would let us select those or if it's more of the simpler things plus sulfur? I wonder. I wonder. So we'll have to look into that. Because it's not aluminum either, which I would have thought if you're going to have sulfur, I would have expected like aluminum along with the iron and whatnot. I can kind of see the iridium, uranium, osmium, those kind of things, but there. Because if you build a T2 drill around those things, it defaults to those. So I wonder if you build the T3 next to those, if it only defaults to that, or if it will let you select, like if we build one around the iridium, will it let us mine uranium or something, you know, like special resources? I suspect that isn't the case, but we'll have to figure that out. All right. Oh, and then we're going to need some silicon in a minute, but for now, oh, we should stock up on iron and titanium before we do anything else. So let's do, where's the window at? There it is. Start putting some windows in here so we can see outside of everything. So that one is only going to do titanium right now. So that's going to give us that. And then here we can kind of do these other minerals. And then I guess we'll have to do a, this might be where the incinerator is good and we can get rid of some of the magnesium because it's more than we need. Okay. I think that's all of the, no, we can do more. Okay. Now we're, oh yeah, because now we're out of iron. Okay. That's gonna let us see out, which is gonna look nice. But we have tons of iron inside, so. And we can probably go get more from up here now. I think we have enough titanium. We can do a few components. All right, more titanium. Okay, so we can only do one really. Okay. Oh well. We'll do one and then we'll go look at our rocket because we're getting close to time. Oh, we can't even do one because we need 2 iron. All right, so let's put all of the magnesium out here again. And I think we'll probably just look at what we need in our rockets for tomorrow. And we'll come back in and look at our, oh, do we have any water up here? Don't think we have any water up here. Okay, we'll get some water, then we'll check out our stats, and then we'll go back. That would be the only other nice thing here is if you could put down water somewhere, like build a little pool or something here so you could drink out of that. But what do we need? We need more, I think it was oxygen we were going to focus on. So that's a lot of algae that we need for that. Okay, so let's go. Get some algae, work our way up, check our stats, so we can actually get. If we can drink out of the relay directly, so we can fill up our water that way. And we should have some algae stuff coming around here in a second. What is this? Common. Here we go. We'll grab a bunch of this. Do this every so often. We'll have enough of the fertilizer for a lot of those rockets, because I think we had like 10 rockets or something like that. So we have quite a bit. And it looks by the time we sign off, we're going to be really close to 25. Which is where I think we get our teleporter, which means we'll be able to teleport down here and to our aluminum and everywhere else, hopefully. Hopefully that's how it works. And so we can just get all the resources we need a lot quicker instead of having to vehicle over to them and all of that stuff. Okay. Or walk or use the persnickety oh, we need to call this back. Jetpack. Okay. Is it back? No. So why isn't it clicking? There it goes. So we could do some of this stuff. Vehicle equipment increase. I don't know what that means. Inventory would help. Inventory would help. Speed is not what we need. Lights is not what we need. Unlimited oxygen will be helpful, but since we're so close to breathable atmosphere, that's not going to help too much. Vehicle beacon could be handy, because then if we find something interesting, we can leave our vehicle there and just have a portable beacon. So that will be handy. And we can make rockets, but we could also use 2 of our rockets if we really wanted to build another one of these and kind of leave our rovers around. But we don't really make that much use of the rovers because they're so hard to drive. But that's, yeah. I think we've got a fair amount of aluminum in here too, and some more titanium. Okay. What do we want to take with us? Yeah, let's do that so we can get some more super alloy going. Oh, we have super alloys in there, but what are you? Oh, you're a rare larva. Maybe we can drop that. I forget what we need. Do we need oxygen for something? Like, I feel like oxygen let us build something, but okay. Oh yeah, so we're probably gonna, yeah. We're gonna go probably sit up top by our bio lab with our stuff so we can work on that tomorrow because we're pretty close to an hour. I think close enough we can sign off. Biomass is increasing really nicely. Heat is doing okay. I've seen it tick up a couple times now. Oxygen a little bit slower, but we're getting a little faster as well. So I think, yeah, pressure's coming along. I don't know how high pressure needs to be, but since we're breathable oxygen, seems like oxygen would be the thing to work on. I guess once we get breathable oxygen, we can focus on other things. What do we need for this? Oh, we need lots of water. Okay. Um, uh, oh, we forgot to drop stuff off is what the issue was. So we have some things there. Because we'll need 3 waters, right? And we don't have water, so um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to do 2, so we'll do 1, then we'll sign off. Because that means our teleporter should unlock, and then that's what we can work on tomorrow, and then we can really focus on speeding things up with yes. Getting to the resources we need faster and doing all of that. Oh. So we'll have to get more water, and we also need to fill up our thing, but that's good there. So build. Interior walls is gonna be nice, but yeah, I think taking down interior columns is more what we want. So okay. Oh, pulsar. So we are gonna have to figure out how to make some of that. We're not gonna be able to do it as free as we wanted to because I don't know how many of those crystals we have. Plenty of the other stuff, but not on the crystals. Oh, let's go see if we have at least 2. Because if we don't have 2, then that would probably lower my rating from like an 8 to 7.5. Because being able to make those, I think, requires a chips. So you'd have to get your terraforming to like 100 something. So by the time you can make that to have the power you need and the teleporting you want, you're already kind of a very late game. So we do have 2. We do have 2. So the question, and that would be enough to do that once we get the super alloys. Um, but when we had 2, I think we did some upstairs. We'll do 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But now the question is where to put it. So, which we do need to sign off. So I just want to make that. Okay. Yeah, osmium, whatever, and something else. So we need those 2. Osmium and zeolite. I think that's it. Is that enough? Oh, obsidian. I forgot obsidian. Not a lot of things need obsidian, but that's kind of where I would lean towards putting it so I could get it a little easier. But now the problem is, do I put it way off here so that I can explore this more? Do I put it up here so I can explore this cave? Because I can't make it until much later, so I need to be careful where I put it. I mean, I can take it down and move it, but I really wanted to be able to put probably what, 1, 2, like 3, 4. Don't know what's in here, so maybe 5, 6, 7, probably 7 or so. Maybe putting something up here, so like up to 10 would let us move around the map pretty good, but that would be 20 crystals, so we got to figure out how to do that. So that's going to be a problem for later. Because we might go ahead and just build that tomorrow. Drop off all of our algae and then build up our stuff there and whatnot. Okay. So that's our plan for tomorrow. We're going to turn some of our algae into the microbe stuff, into the mutagen algae dishes. What is it called? Bacteria samples. So we're going to make some bacteria samples. And then we're going to put down our teleporter over at the quartz area. So I don't actually know how the teleporter works. How it determines your destinations, like where you put it down, if it teleports you somewhere else and you have to walk back. Can we put it inside? Okay, so we can put it inside. So let's put it here. Okay. That is not nice. At least 2 teleporters. So you could tell that would be really nice if you had more access to those crystals. But without being able to make them, that's going to be an issue. Okay. So anyway, tomorrow we're going to make our bacteria samples, probably make a little bit of a venture up towards where the pulsar crystals were to see if any more have kind of propagated. And that'll be the plan for tomorrow. So thank you again for all of the likes, follows, and support across all of the social media and TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow when our gaming journey continues. We're going to push through, I guess, on some more Planet Crafter, seeing if we can unlock everything here. And hopefully throw in some more Minecraft and Satisfactory going forward, but we'll make those announcements as we go. Appreciate all the support. If you like it, feel free to like on your favorite platform. If you really like it, feel free to share it out. And with that, have a good rest of your Sunday and hope you have a good week.